Hey, again out there, everyone. It's Todd Bates out here in Denver, Colorado. Today's business strategy session is on why this letter sucks. Now, pay attention. I believe, and I preach this to every one of my clients, no matter what business, product, service you're selling, that you should have a very powerful, very direct, very benefit-oriented one-page letter that you can use for prospects, you can use for clients, you can use to get your foot in the door. Just a one-page, well-written, powerful letter. I think that should be a part of everyone's marketing arsenal. So when I first start working with clients, again, no matter what product or service you're selling, I ask them about their one-page letter. Do you have a one-page letter? And every once in a while, I'll get a letter sent across my desk that looks something like this. Now, I have blacked out or marked out most of the text on this letter because that's not the important part of the letter. The important part of these types of letters is the layout. The text and the writing part, yes, I have copywriters on staff that can do that and create that, and that's not the big issue. It's more the layout. It's more of how it comes across. It's more of how your message is perceived. That's a more important part of this letter. So as you look at this, I understand that I've marked out most of this letter, but I want to go through a few key bullet points so that you understand how to create a good one-page letter, or more importantly, if you have a one-page good, powerful sales letter that you can take it, tweak it and make it a little bit better. First thing I'm going to tell you, location of your company information, your name, your logo, that kind of thing. Now, I see this 99% of the time. If you look in the upper left-hand corner, this is a real estate letter, and obviously I've marked out the name of the real estate company and the logo and that kind of stuff, but it's in the upper left-hand corner. Look, the key to getting someone to read your letter is to get them excited right up front. So please, please move your company information, your logo, those sorts of things to the bottom of the letter. Your headline, your marketing message, which, by the way, this letter does not have one, so there's really no point in reading the letter. You look at it and the first thing you see is the company name, the logo. So move all that stuff to the bottom. Get it out of the way. I want your marketing message to be the first thing that they see. Second, bullet point reminder when it comes to your one-page sales letters, I want to make it easy to read. Now remember this general rule of thumb. As you look at your letters, you look at this letter, that big box in the center that I've marked out, it had some personal information in there, so I don't want to reveal who this is, but the point is, in that first big paragraph, it has about 15 sentences in that paragraph. The general rule of thumb is 2, 3, 4 sentences per paragraph, that's it. It makes it a lot easier to read. So even if this particular client broke up that big, long 15-sentence paragraph on the top of this letter, it would make it a lot easier to read. Break up your paragraphs. Don't put more than 2 or 3 or 4 sentences in a paragraph and then start another paragraph. It makes it a lot easier to read and get through the letter. Remember, the whole point of a sales letter is to get people to respond to it, to get people to understand what you're getting across, what your message is, and then to call you. Third thing I'm going to tell you as it relates to a one-page sales letter is I want multiple response mechanisms. When we go back to this particular letter, the only mechanism they have is give me a call, please. Okay? I don't need that. I need websites. I need download links. I need your cell phone number. I need, multiple response mechanisms. Not everybody you send a one-page letter to is comfortable calling you on your cell phone. Okay? I don't know if you've noticed in my marketing efforts, I do videos like this, I do webinars, I do teleclasses, I give you my cell phone number, I give you websites to go and visit, because everybody out there is a little bit different. You have to make your sales letter accessible to every type of personality out there. Fourth thing I'm going to tell you is make sure you have a bold, powerful, unique PS at the bottom of your letter. After you sincerely sign off and you give information and you make it official, make sure you use a PS in there. And the best PSs that I've seen and used in my own business, and I've run, literally hundreds if not thousands of one-page sales letter for different clients I've had in every imaginable industry. The PS should be something that makes it risk-free for them to call you, something that reminds them what your marketing message is. Now, it's tough on this particular letter because they don't have a marketing message. That's why this letter's not working, but remind people of your message. Remind people how to get a hold of you. Remind people how you're making it risk-free to work with you. Remind people how you're saving them time and money. No matter what business, product, service you're selling, use the PS to grind home the point of why the heck you're different and more unique than everybody else. Now, a one-page sales letter, absolute positive must for any type of marketing campaign. So if you don't have one of these, give me a call on my cell phone. I have people on staff, and quite honestly, I do a lot of writing myself. My cell phone number is 303-841-8008. You don't need to spend a ton of money writing a one-page sales letter. It doesn't that's like a life savings to create one of these for your product or service, but you do need one. You absolutely positively do. I can't name one of my top producing clients. Doctors, lawyers, engineers, real estate agents, mortgage people, financial planners, insurance agents. I mean, you go down the list of my client base. I can't name one that is a top producing 7-figure a year type of person that doesn't have a powerful one-page sales letter. So if you don't have one, or if you have one that's not working, go ahead and give me a call on my cell phone, 303-841-8008. It's an absolute must for your business. Great little tool. Doesn't need to cost you an arm and a leg, but you need to get this in place. And that's today's business strategy session on one-page sales letters.